Hello everyone, it is Midlife Game-ist. I'm here tonight with a little unboxing for you. I'm happy to be showing you two little products from Kiwi Design that they sent over to me. I've got the silicone face and lens cover, and the one that I'm really excited to be trying is the controller grips that have the cutouts for the battery holders, and that comes with a wrist strap. So at the moment I am using the original Kiwi designed wrist straps from the first Oculus. And I've had those 2 years plus now, and I find them pretty comfortable. People say that they're not comfortable, but for me, I've got quite small hands. Yeah, jokes on a postcard, please. And for me, that I've never found them uncomfortable. Easily to adjust the grip on them, how tight you want them. I have them fairly loose actually. You can still hold them, but rather than have them tightly to my hand. So for the first time since I've had the Quest 2 actually, because as soon as I got the Quest 2 I transferred those over, and apart from having to do a little bit of cutting away where they go into the cover, I've not done anything to those. So this will be the first time that they've come off. So we're looking at those in a moment, but I'm going to start with the face cover and lens covers. As a comparison, this was one of the first ones that I've got, and as you can see, it's quite flimsy. I wouldn't even know how to begin to pronounce to say it. It's spelled AOYI, so I'm going to say IE. And it was $9.99, and I got it because of the colour. Yeah, but as you can see, it's a little bit distorted around the nose piece, and it's very flimsy. Now it feels really cool, as in when it's on your face when you first put it on, it's really cool. The actual texture's not too bad at all, silicone wise. But what I did find was after about an hour of use, because it was so flimsy and not very tight fit, it actually came away when I pulled it off my face, so it tended to be stuck to my face. Not very attractive, I know, and hopefully you're not eating or anything while I'm doing this. So that was a bit of a failure. What I'm currently using and really happy about was the free cover that came from Oculus. As many of you might know, that a lot of people had reactions to the actual foam that's around the face shield. So what Oculus kindly did is that they sent out a little email and a little memo to all people that have bought a Quest, and they sent out a free face cover, and mine turned up about 3 weeks ago, and I've not taken it off since. As you can see, it fits really tightly, perfectly. It's nice to touch. It feels cool, which is great when you put it on. It doesn't stick to your face. I've had no issues like that at all. As you can see, it's stayed really clean as well. I do wipe it down. I'm not, I'm not an animal. But yeah, so I'm really impressed with that from Oculus, and hopefully on the next headset those will come as a necessity, or maybe that will be, the cover will be that rather than the foam. So let's have a look at see what Kiwi Design have kindly sent over. Nice little box. A Q72 is what they're called. Nice little manual. So, well, as you can see straight away, it's a bit more I would say it's strange. It's a strange sort of texture. It's not definitely not the silicon, even though they're saying it's silicon. It's got a sort of texture to it, and it's got the little flaps to go around the nose, which stops light. You losing so much light around those. So let's see how easy it is to put on. There you can see the Oculus one doesn't really deform at all. So let's see how tight this fits. It wraps quite a way around actually, so it should fit the same. Talk amongst yourselves while I faff about. Oh, come on. Wasn't this difficult before? Maybe I should have started on the nose piece first. I like doing this because it does show, you know, how well they fit and how easy it is to transfer them over. Some people still don't know what a face cover is and why you should use one, or why you need to use one. Right. So that's on. Let's tuck that in. So just trying to get it fully over the top there. Now, I have to say that's not as perfect a fit as the Quest one is. It's loose round here. It's pretty tight on these bits here. So there's a good bit of overlap there to hold it in place around the nose, which was one of the issues I had with this one. There wasn't a big enough lip to go round the front of here, and when that was the first place it came away, and then as soon as it started coming away, but there is a little bit there. So let's see how it looks on the actual headset. Yeah, so that's strange. There's a bit of distortion around there. I'm not sure if I've done that right. No, it's definitely right. So that's not a perfect fit around there. So I'm gonna be using it tomorrow. I've got a little gaming session lined up with a few friends. So I am going to use it. The texture feels very sort of rippled. So I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure that is going to annoy me. So there you can see there it's not a perfect fit. So I would say for me that is not as good as the Oculus one at the moment. I believe that was $11.99. It does come with a couple of lens covers, which is nice, and they fit okay. Don't fall off. So if you tend to travel with them quite a bit, that's quite nice. And I do tend to, my Oculus does go with me quite a bit, So wherever I go, work, family, I normally take it with me. So yeah, those are a nice addition, and I will probably end up using those alongside the the actual Oculus Quest cover. But I'm going to give this a go tomorrow, and I will do a follow up on Twitter and let you know what I think. So that is the face cover. Now, moving on to the ones that I'm really excited about, which is the controller grip covers with the straps. And these might take, I'm not sure how easy these are going to be to fit. Oh, we've got various parts. It's more like an Airfix kit. So this are the replacement covers, which I'm quite excited about. So they're going to replace those, and they've got the little cutouts. So what you would do, ooh, can't even get the battery out. We can take that off now as well. God, why did I put it on so tight? Goodbye, colours. Farewell. Yeah. So let's see how well they fit. So that's a good fit. That's nice. And you got a quick release. Cool. Not that quick actually. So that's supposed to remove the battery, but it doesn't actually. That's, if you can see that, that's actually made it a bit tighter. So I'm not really sure about that. Not really sure about that so far. So you can see you're supposed to be able to push that in there, and then, gosh, it's a little bit stiff, but hey ho. So these are the covers, and silicone again. You got the strap built in as well, so it's all in one. No, those are spare straps. So in case you're a bit brutal with them. It's kindly got left and right on them. You've got a left and a right there. So people like me. So we're going to do the right one. Let's see how well it fits. Well, that went on quite easily. Just pops over. And there, you can see. Let's try it. fold over, shut it down. God, I do feel like I'm going to. That's popping out. What have I done wrong there? So you have to be firm with that. I do. I do feel like I'm going to a BSM. So, strap's nice. That's alright. It's a nice cutout. It's moulded really nicely. Fits around the controller. I would say that that's a really nice design. Silicone feels alright. It's got a little bit of a grip to it. Um, strap you can obviously adjust to how tight you want it. Feels like I'm wearing a dog collar or something. I'm taking the dog for a walk. But yeah, I'm going to be trying these out over the next week. I'll be using them tomorrow. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed. That actually, once you push that in place, that fits really nicely. It's got a little lip there that actually you have to sort of push, and you almost feel it give a little, and then it fits into place. So it's quite nice, and actually that's come out a lot easier that time. So yeah, these grips and covers were what I was excited to be trying out, because I've been looking forward to having the battery access, because it's such a pain. I'm sure everybody that's got an Oculus Quest 2 will say, it's a nuisance. You don't have to do it as often as you did on the first Quest, but taking the cover off. And sometimes I found that these covers as well, when you were playing certain games, would slip as well if you were gripping, because in some of the more tense games where it's a bit more active, you found yourself gripping, and this would slide off. So yeah, I am impressed. I'm going to do the other one now. I can't get that back in now. It's typical, isn't it? But that's, I would say, of the two products, these grips have impressed me. I'll be interested to see how they feel using them for a long period of time, because they are obviously adding more diameter to the grip. They're not really affecting anything up near the buttons, but only time will tell when you're playing whether it interferes with them, and how the straps feel as well. Whether because that they are tight around your hand, whereas this I could loosen this one up as much as I like. I would be interested to see, because the buckle here, I'm wondering, with an edge, whether that is going to become irritating on the skin, because that could rub. I know it sounds silly, but it could rub on your hand there, because that's on quite a tight place on your hand. So yep, let's do number 2. Again, all I did was I actually cut a little section off of those, and that did make it fit inside of there, and I had fewer problems. If you left it thicker, it tended to pop off those covers. Right. Because the hatch is slightly smaller, so it tends to be a little bit more tricky to get the battery in there. I'm not sure why they had to use a buckle, why they felt the need to do that. Again, you sort of push it down and then squeeze it, and it fits perfectly. The old Velcro's nice and strong, so that's not going to come off easily. So you have to say they're well made. They are really well made. Maybe I'll end up using that a bit looser, but you can see there. I'm wondering, with regular movement, they've obviously done it for reasons of wear, and they're obviously thinking that is going to be a point of wear on them, and that perhaps that will, provide better support, and it flexes that way. But to me, that could be an issue with rubbing on the skin, but only prolonged use will tell. But I do like it. They feel okay, and they're easy to fit. I think I've just proved even a child like me can fit them. So check them out. These were $29.99. It's a nice little upgrade at the moment. The face cover was $11.99. You can get it on Amazon. It came within sort of 48 hours for me. It's really quick. I'm not so sure about that, I have to say. I think I can see there that it's already, it looks a little bit deformed around there. It's not tight enough for my liking. So I can see me going back to the Oculus cover very quickly. But there you go, couple of products, Kiwi design.